Base MT4. Docking gateway provision priority. Highest. Coast crossing route. Always in favor of HB11. Priority launch and landing has been approved by Crust.
Alpha team, get ready to head back home. Over. Watch yourself out there. Lunar night is coming. Stand by, Alpha team. We've got visitors. Tranquilid Titus, logistics to incoming transition. Please state your intentions. Over.
Alice to MT Logistics. We have received clearance and hold a signed contract with Mr. Halloway for our mining operations in this designated sector. We're here to commence our activities as scheduled. Over.
MT Logistics to Alice. We weren't informed of your early arrival. We've just finished building the elevator for your drones to access the underground facilities. At the moment, all the electricity is being used to charge the batteries as we prepare for the night. So we can't route power to the elevator right now. I suggest you, Sunshine, to keep your mining buddies in orbit for the next 2 weeks and return with the sunrise. Over.
We made it here right on schedule, but waiting for the next morning on the moon, a whole 2 weeks of downtime, is utterly
Hey everyone,
unacceptable.
Gaming ADI here.
Jeopardize our entire
Welcome
mining contract.
to the
We need a better
Crust.
plan. And name's Alice.
This is
Just
a
saying.
demo
Good
in
afternoon,
the Steam
Director.
Next Fest
This is
promotion,
Alice, your first
which
vice
can be
president.
downloaded
We have
now.
a bit of a situation
The
here,
finished
but
game
I'm
doesn't come out
already
till
on
about
it. Let's
quarter
just
one
test our connections before we
2024.
delve any deeper. Give this dialogue box a
So
click
I know a lot of
when
you
you
come here
loud
to
and
watch a
clear.
Chris,
Then we can proceed.
but there's nothing wrong with
Connection
featuring
solid.
some other
That's a
games
start.
too.
Give me a
You never know,
moment
you
to
might
secure our
like it.
landing clearance.
Might,
Feel
might
free
not.
to soak in the sights while you wait.
So in
I'll
Crust,
ping you as soon as I
it's a
have an
colony building on the
update. So,
moon.
Robert, do we have a deal?
These
The risk
these
of
people
2-week
just
power outage equals job loss.
they bicker
And
all the
cost
time.
infray. I don't care who you are.
So yeah,
Get
it's
Halloway on this, but no
it's
power
exploration of the moon, mining, building,
Look,
the
Robert, you
usual
and I
sort
got
of
off on the
thing.
wrong foot.
I've
Our
seen this
drones
one
are designed
around
for
for a
autonomous
while,
construction and repair, and we've brought the
and I'm
necessary
quite glad there's a
resources.
demo out to play
Grant
of
us
now,
landing permission, and
which is
we'll handle the
very
power
good.
situation ourselves. This benefits
So
both
these
of us.
keep,
More solar
there's
panels
about
for
4
you,
of these
and
people,
we
they
can
just
land
keep
our
bickering and
toys and
bickering
get
about
going.
certain things.
They also can handle the repairs. So,
But we do have to sort of follow a story at the minute, because like I say, this is a demo.
All right, Alice, you have permission to land.
So yeah, in a
Drones
minute,
are
once these
ready.
people finish bickering,
Director, it is your call now.
they'll let us
Permission to
know
land
what's
has been
what.
granted. Show this Bob the Builder that we can fix this. Select a landing
Okay.
location for the pods near the
So
elevator
cargo
shaft.
pods.
Click on the notification
You have to
located
make
on the left
these
side of the
land.
control interface and specify the
I haven't actually
designated
played
landing
this yet.
spot
This
for
is the
the
first
pod.
time of playing this,
Alice,
but I have
primary
seen it
responsibility
played.
is to ensure resource extraction and processing
Like I say,
at our
these,
logistic hub in the Sea of
yes, they're
Tranquility.
great for the
Currently, our
story,
operations heavily rely
but they
on
do get in
external
the way a
supplies.
little bit.
If you can address this issue, even partially, rest assured we'll secure long-term contracts for you. I personally vouched for your mission to the board.
Absolutely, Mr. Hallow. To initiate construction, choose the required
Right, so
modules
build
from the
solar
kit.
panels.
Director, place holograms of
So we
solar
go
panels on
there,
the allocated
there,
sites. Our drones
solar
will take it from
panels,
there. You'll see.
and then we have to put them in where it says we have to put them in. Because like I say, we are playing the demo. Let's do one at a time. That's a bit of a ball ache, isn't it? We can zoom in and out. So that's our little base at the minute. We can't, we can sort of spin. It's a little bit blocky, but we can spin. So it looks like we're in a crater. We can spin around. So these are our little drones that go around. You can see we've got resources in there. So they'll build stuff. And in a bit, It does all go a little bit tits up in a minute. Ugh, which is quite fun. But yeah, I like this game. It's it reminds me very much of some of the older faction games.
Actually built them. Not a bad start at all. Alice, can you hear me? Your drones did a good job. All the energy from these panels is...
It's all good, Robert. Director?
Blah,
he's
blah,
correct.
blah, blah, blah. Right, so now we need to build batteries. So here are the batteries. So we can rotate these using R. So we'll rotate them in line with the others. Like so. There's our little drones building everything. Wicked. So yeah, like I say, we do have to follow the story a little bit. I can sort of zoom out and do a few things, like for instance here. We're going to need to build... What are we going to need to build next? Charging station, I think. Yeah. It does tell us on the left there. So batteries, build charging station. So the batteries are done. So now all we got to do is build this charging station. So like I say, it's a little bit... I believe there is a sandbox version when this releases in next year, which I think will be pretty cool. Because
Objective achieved.
Your drones did a pretty good job, but the wiring tool is on. Next, you just need to power up the...
Go to the communications panel and select the wiring tool.
yeah. So yeah, these goons keep talking and everything. It sort of spoils it a little bit. That to there, so we can have 3 connections on that, so we can take that. How are these wired up? So we'll go from you to you, from you to you. And we go from you to you. There we go. So connect the modules by wires. They're all connected. Why is it only saying 9 of 7? I really have to connect across as well. They're connected to there. They're all connected up. Ten of 7. Okay. I don't quite know what that 10 of 7 thing is. Connect the elevator to the power grid. This is the elevator here. We can come from that to that. Switch to the underground. So this is where we go underground. And this is where we start mining. So underground here. So we need to build a drone reconfiguration module. And put that there. So our drones will come down now. And they'll come out of here. Whee! And they'll start building. Shame doors don't open and they just run straight through doors. We can see what's going in there, how much it's got left. So we need another load of bricks. And what this will do is this will take some of our drones and turn them into miners. So basically reconfiguration. Reconfigure the drones. And it's
Now, wire the
done.
elevator to power up the module.
So wire, you can actually get to wire from right clicking.
Objective
So yeah, if you right click on here,
Extract lunar regolith with robot
you
carrier.
get a
I
radio
am far from a
radial
robotic
menu you can get
expert,
to.
of course, but it seems like we have more
That's an excellent question, Robert.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm
Blah,
delighted
blah,
to-
blah, blah, blah.
Director, with the reconfiguration module, you can convert up to 5 worker drones to mining drones and vice versa. Convert 4 drones into mining drones.
So we've got to convert 4 drones. 4.
Now, let's have the drones
Objective
excavate
achieved.
an area measuring 50 standard units. In the meantime,
Okay.
I'll have a chat with our curious Bob. To order the drones
Right,
to start
so-
the excavation, You need to use the highlighting tool and mark areas.
This is
for
excavation
mining, and
mode.
the digging drones will do the rest. Robert,
So
to
you
answer
just
your
highlight
question,
your ground
our company
and
has
cross
been
over
providing
it.
repair and maintenance services for robotics and mining equipment for over 10 years.
And it will just,
We were
yeah.
involved in the development and maintenance of technology for lunar
Oh, blah,
mining
blah,
along
blah,
with the
blah,
first
blah.
entities as a
Shut
specialist.
up.
Okay, Director.
We're all still on the...
So what's up?
I'll send them to you.
It's like they're married. So yeah, so this is the excavation mode. So you can change your brush size 1, 2, 3. And like I say, all you do is you click on it and drag it round. And they will just take the resources that you're clicking on. And then in a bit... Oh, actually, look at that one there. That's got something underneath it there. We can prioritize zones. Okay, nice. Yeah, get that cleared off. I think... Oh, here we go. This is where it all goes to shit. This is, I'd say this is where the game starts, but it doesn't really start. It's still in story mode, but we get to do a little bit more now. We're not quite as restricted, but we've got research trees to do. Loads of stuff. Can't wait for this to come out for real. So our base has been completely destroyed.
Robert, come in, Robert. Do you read me? According to the data, there are no survivors on the base, but I had to check. And I shouldn't have said anything about flowers. We're still receiving...
So we've not got enough shut up.
With the
Yeah,
Based
whatever.
on the spread of the blast wave,
Oh.
it appears that the explosion took place on the far side of the moon. Fortunately, it occurred at a considerable distance from our mission. However, the strength of the
Right, I'm going to
explosion
build some solar
raises
panels.
additional questions.
So, the only response we get
Because
from
we
the
have
head of
no
the
power at the
scientific
minute.
department and a renowned scientist is
We're going to
that
put in 4
the
solar panels.
explosion was far away, and we don't know the cause?
And we're going to need
That's
some
because
batteries.
scientists rely on established facts rather than speculating based on unreliable data. They prefer to work
I'm going to
with
put
what
in
is
4
known
batteries
rather
as
than
well.
jumping to hasty conclusions. I've heard that First Vice President Alice Vance maintains her composure and professionalism in all circumstances. Perhaps it's time for you to call your alter ego.
Maybe I should, Professor. Tell me, prior to the moon launch, we were actively involved...
We had a plan for...
Now we need... You can change the game speed. So...
Yeah, we know. So game speed's up here, so you can click on that, just get them to build faster. So we've got 4 solar panels. We're just doing the batteries now. And then obviously we need to wire them up. So we click on the wiring tool.
Objective achieved.
Click, 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 click. Right, sorted. And then can we go from that to that? Is it long enough? It is. Cool. Right, that's that done. Not enough power to run the module. Okay. So what are these putting out? So these are putting out 15. Consumes 15. So they're all putting out 15. These are charging now. Okay, that's good. Now, can we still go down? We can. This still has no power. So can we power... We'll connect that up. So we now have power here because I connected the lift at the top, even though the lift's not working. So does that mean we can get back on? Oh, I keep going to right click to spin. Oh, you can do it with middle mouse. If you hold the middle mouse button down, you can spin around. That's good. I like that. So I keep trying to do that with the right mouse button. Right, let us start mining again. If we can. Not sure if they're going to do that. Right, so repair the elevator. Didn't think we had the resources to do it. Oh, now we have the resources to do it.
I will put it on the screen.
On this day, an unexpected asteroid impact occurred on the surface of the moon. We are currently working tirelessly to re-establish contact with lunar outposts and assess the situation. The number of casualties, if any, is being verified. As a result of the impact, 4 of the 5 lunar orbital stations are non-operational. This has caused disruptions in navigation and logistic systems. Be advised that all lunar-based activities and communications may experience delays or interruptions until
Objective
further
achieved.
notice. We want to emphasize that Earth is not in any danger.
Yep, whatever. Okay, so wire up the elevator, done. Charging station. So we need a charging station for our drones, which is there. And I take it we can put that anywhere as it doesn't have a thing to it anymore. So we'll put that there. Speed up.
Objective achieved.
And then we need to wire that in. So this can have 10 connections on it. So we can come off of there to there. You see the power, these only have 3. These have 2. So, okay, so that's that done. Now we need to build a charging station and connect all the modules. Yeah, I've done that, love. Now, hopefully, that means that this will all be powered.
It turned out to be an asteroid after all. Professor, is that even a possibility?
Collision of an asteroid with the moon. That's plausible. However, the possibility of not detecting an asteroid of that size and predicted trajectory in time raises another question. Anyway, we've received your request for research projects. Let's finish the current time.
While lunar out, now we do
Blah,
start by
blah,
researching
blah.
and building the pressing module, which enables the
Right, so
production
now
of
we can
smart
get our,
concrete regolith.
this is
While
our
not the
research.
most
We've got 3
efficient
research
method,
tables here. Shut up. We've got 3 research tables here. So we've got fundamental research, which I presume is like buildings and stuff. So we've got medium solar panels, electric generators, landing platforms, that sort of stuff. The engineering side of things, so that will be what we've got down here: smelters, extractors, conveyors, all that sort of stuff. That's the one they want us to do at the minute, so that's the one we're going to do. And then we've got the social side of things, so living rooms. So this is when we come to build other things. Ice extractors and, yeah, farm and eat technology, oxygen technology, okay? And obviously that tells you how long you got left. And you got that there. So we will get these mining. So you can see these bits here. I believe that's iron. So really, I want them to be doing over here first.
Now Professor Wilfrey will explain to you how to use our research projects, and I will come back to you later.
Let's begin with the fundamentals, Director. Each unit of regolith contains its own percentage of valuable resources, and at the moment, you're primarily mining barren rock. To locate resource deposits, we require the ore detector. Open the research panel, select geological exploration, and we can proceed with our work. Once this research is completed, you'll gain the ability to construct the ore detector. We had prepared this research plan for the distant future. It may seem cynical.
Okay, so we need an ore detector, basically. It says it up here. Build a pressing module, which is the thing we're researching now. Is that done? That's done. So we've got smelting and processing. So smelting furnace, there's the ore detector and the extractor. I think I'll do the extractor, then I'll do the smelter, and then we'll do the ore detector. Because we've got some ore here, so which is fine. So yeah. So they're all now just taking that down. Hopefully. Because we need to press, we need to build that pressing thing. Mining. Nope. There, the pressing module. So it converts raw regolith into smart concrete blocks. Lacks efficiency, but will do for the beginning. cannot be installed indoors. So that's what we need to build now. And as you can see, it's got an input and an output to it. So I'm going to put that down here. And I'm going to put that there. And hopefully, the little robots are going to come from up there and come down here. And then what we need to do is how many? Oh, so we can have 10 off of that. That's cool. And as you can see, we've only got a certain amount of radius for them. So we're going to put that there. And then we'll come from that onto there. So they'll get on with building that. How are we getting on here? Okay, there's not a lot left of that, is there? So I think what we'll do after that is we will start building out here a little bit more.
I wouldn't wait too long if I were you. And add a bulk resource storage to it, so your drones have a place to take the regolith they've mined. Keep in mind that the detector contains ultra-sensitive phased arrays, making it essential to construct it below the moon's surface. It is not designed to withstand lunar dust and solar radiation.
I will remember that. Right, so we've got that. So this is your production. So it takes regolith and turns it into smart concrete. Nice. It will hold 64 smart concrete. So hopefully we can get stuff done. Right, what's our research? Have we researched? Oh, we're still researching that one at the minute. Okay. These are still drilling. So all these little blocks here, this is what they're taking over there. And putting it into there. And like, as you can see, we get 2 blocks for 10 stuff. 10 stuffs. Right. Why are we not clearing all this off? And then when we tab it, we can go back to the surface. No, don't want you. Build. Still got to do that. Build an ore detector. I don't want to build an ore detector. There's also an overview map, so we can see certain things on the moon. We've got 4 things up here at the minute, which we will be doing in a bit, because they'll ask us to. But at the minute, we just got to wait for these to do this and for our research to finish. Right, so we have all our research done. You can see there it says no research selected. So I'm going to select the landing platform. So we now have a few things. So we've got our ore detector and we've got our extractor. We've got a smelting furnace. So ore detector, because they want us to do this, so we might as well do it now. Get it out of the way. So I'm going to just whack that in there. Obviously, that's going to need some power to it, I'd imagine. You'd like to think it would need power. So let's speed time up. Get them to build that up.
Don't forget to wire it up. The ore detector uses battery power to every scan. The bigger the scanning area, the more power it requires. Select the ore detector and scan the regolith around it. You need to find the nearest iron vein and then excavate the regolith.
Okay, so select the ore detector, scan with the regolith around, scan the regolith around it. You will need to find the nearest iron vein and excavate the regolith from it with mining drones. Okay, cool. Now, I'm sort of hoping that this here is some. So you can see there, as we move out, see the scan and the batteries and how much it consumes and everything. So, let's do that.
Now we require a smelting furnace which employs the reduction method to convert the oxide.
Theoretically,
Our whole
Right, so we see we've got some iron in there. which is nice. So now we should be able to put an extractor on that. So if we get our extractor, and that can go on there, let's spin that around. So they can build that. Nearly done. Yeah, we know about that. Excellent. Right, so that's the extractor done. So we need to power that up. So again, we'll go from there. Can we make it? No, we can't. So we'll have that there. And we'll go from there to that. Come on, build the pole. There we go. Good, good. And that will get the extractor up and running. So we get 20 in a minute. Once that pole's done. Come on, you done yet? Not enough power to run the module. There we go. That's that up and running. So now that's making us iron. Or regolith. So from there, that's going to come out of there. Research. Is that going? No, it's not. Okay, good. Because I want this next. Let's cancel that off. I want some of them next. Can we not get that one yet then? Doesn't look like we can get that one yet because of the blue science. But 3 different coloured sciences there. So we'll try and get that one up and running. That's 14 days though. Refinery. Unlocks the module that refines the ingoing for the oxide of a certain resource. Okay. I think what we do is we do it that way around. So, we need a smelter for this to go into. Why won't they do this? That's really bugging me now. Let's put that on... They won't clear that out. Okay, let's make this priority so that they clear all that out. I don't know why they won't clear these 3. That's bugging. Right, so a smelter. Smelter. Here we go. Smelting furnace. And again, as you can see, it's got an in and an out. So we need something going in, which is that stuff there. What is that goes in it? I don't quite know what that is that goes in it. I don't know if it's something that comes out of this. Is that regolith? Is there any way of finding out? It didn't look like that. Oh, I keep pressing tab. But I guess it is. That's the pressing module. Okay, so processes iron, titanium, or aluminium oxides into ingots. Makes a final resource from oxides. Okay. Well, let's put it in anyway, because we need to. So it can go there. We'll speed up time while it does it. Just zoom out a bit. So our research is going up quite nicely.
Objective
Now select
achieved.
the recipe for producing steel in the smelting furnace.
Okay, so we're in there. Recipe, aluminium, silicon, steel.
Objective
The
achieved.
smelting furnace always requires oxides to begin production of any resource, and mining drones are able to extract oxides directly from the vein. It's not the most efficient way, but we have to start right now. Order them to excavate the regolith on top, and then assign them to extract iron oxide from the vein. Enter excavation mode to be able to assign mining drone to mine the vein. Then set the number of drones that will mine oxide from the vein.
Okay, so enter that. And then assign drones to the mining vein. The iron veins, and then go to the mining module and assign drones to mine it. And I would if they'd sit still. Okay, so mining mode. Is it because I put this on top? Should I not put this on top? I thought that had to go on top of that node. Okay, can we do something about that? Let's turn it off for starters. If we bulldoze that, what do we get back? Guess we're about to find out. I'll take that wire out as well. So they're about to get rid of that. I think actually this can go anywhere, can't it? So we could probably put one. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't build here. You can't build here. You can't build here.
All right, fussy. So if we go back into build mode. Yeah, I can't seem to... Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we've got 2 miners, and we've got 4 miners, and now 2 of them are doing that. I'd like to know why they keep missing bits. Like these.
Now you have steel and smart concrete production, but it is extremely inefficient. To secure a foothold, we need to build a fully capable production chain.
You do have a plan, don't you, Professor?
And
Objective
while they're
achieved.
digging, we need to research underground mining and build the extractor. Select the necessary research, and we will start working on it immediately. Make
Objective
sure to
achieved.
connect the extractor to the circuit by. The shift button will help you to create a chain of electric poles. I assume the extractor has started mining operations. Now let's research the single regolith refinery to produce iron oxide. Prior to the expedition, we devised a 3-stage processing chain to convert regolith into a refined resource. The first one is the extraction of the regolith itself from the deposits. It is done by the extractor and you already have one. The second stage involves the use of the single regolith refinery. This module utilizes a thermal reaction to extract the required oxides from the regolith while processing the remaining rock into slag.
Getcha. Right, so now we need the refinery. Is that what we've just... Yes, we have just thinged it. Okay. So now what we can do then is go back to that, take them off there because they don't need to be there. I was right. We need the extractor on there. Like so. Actually, am I putting that round the right way? Extractor. No. That's the way I want it. Right, build that, guys. What module needs repairing? Let's slow down a bit. Apparently there's a module that needs repairing. Oh, it's that one. Right, repair that, guys. Right, so that needs power, doesn't it? Which we can do from that. From that to that. Then, from there, it then goes to the refinery. Which is that there. Now this, you can see, has got various inputs and outputs. So I want it to go that way round. But it can't. Because everything's in the way. So, first of all, we gotta... No. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of that and get rid of that. Might even need to get rid of this as well. And then the refinery, I want to go here in front of this. God, it takes its time. Right, that's it. So I want this to go... It's going to have to be offset because of where the thing is.
Director, unauthorized signal on line 1. I think you might want to hear this. I'm putting it on the main screen.
Okay, so if you want to read that, just pause the video.
The single regolith refinery, according to its name, Ratchet, did you hear the news? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. Try not to wreck it. We won't be getting a second one.
Not only have we almost lost all our equipment and communication, now we also have Crust to deal with. By the way, Wilfrey, it seems they haven't forgotten about you either. Anyway, Director, let's see what we got. Land the pod with the rover and we will proceed.
So that was the refinery, and then we're going to put the pressing module back in. So this takes the regolith, but I think it'll be the regolith slag that it will take. So I'm going to put that there. Right, let's cargo pod ready for dropping down. So we'll chuck that there. Oh, it's all go.
Wait a second, so there is nothing bothering you two? What makes you
Alice, back.
Given the
the situation?
if there were any discernible...
Wilfrey isn't...
Blah, 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 blah. They're just angry at each other. Batteries discharged. Okay, send rover outside the base. Go outside the base, you. Right, so we need to select iron oxide.
Objective
And now that you
achieved.
have a functioning steel production line, we can enhance its efficiency by connecting the modules with a conveyor belt.
Way ahead of you, buddy. The conveyor belt is halfway done. So I'm going to go conveyor from there to there. And then we're going to come out of there
Objective
and
achieved.
hopefully go into there.
The repeater near our base. We need to send the rover there and check the status of the repeater.
Objective
Okay,
achieved.
back out here.
We had a satellite navigation system for lunar transport with the signal transmitted through repeaters. Now there is no signal, so we are operating almost blindly. Perhaps we can find a way to restore the system, at least to some extent.
Now that we have the opportunity,
Great, Wilfrey.
it's a remote...
Great. Okay, so what we've done there is we've just sent the rover out to research the repeater. So that'll do its job and go where it needs to go. In the meantime, we'll come back down here. We're still waiting on this. Let's speed that up a little bit. We're still waiting on these conveyor belts. At the minute, the drones are doing everything. Okay, so the repeater was severely damaged after the explosion, and the central console reported total system failure and shutdown. But Rover's examination helped uncover a few surviving storage drives with data, as well as valuable resources. So that's what we received for that.
Research complete.
Now...
Director, while we have found enough useful data, there are also enough valuable resources for us to pick up. I would suggest that we don't get in touch with Crust until we get them out.
Mr. Ratchet, are you fully aware of the gravity of our situation and the current events? Nor do we even have anything to carry it with. This rover is not capable of carrying cargo.
Very much so, Alice. And we need those resources now more than ever. And I'm sure my drones can fix this piece of junk. It's a Pathfinder 3B, an older model, but it offers enhanced off-road capabilities and greater cargo capacity. Exactly what we need.
The hell? Not enough resources for repair. Okay, so we need 3 components and 45 steel. Okay. What's up with this? Are we running out of power? Okay. Because we're not actually, we're on minus 15 at the minute. That's not good. Right, let's fix it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Okay, so what do we do with this? Connect the extractor, single refinery, and smelting furnace together. So that's the processing. All right, so we need the smelter in next then, don't we? Keep pressing that. Smelting furnace. We will put you... I've put bloody power poles in the way, haven't I? We put you there. Yes. And then we'll have to go from that to that.
The capability to construct production chains. At this point, I'll hand you over to Ratchet and Alice. If things continue progressing like this, we might just have a chance to succeed.
Lovely. Right, speed that up. Choose a thingy. Slow that down. Still. Yes. And now I think we should. Have we got a storage, bulk research, bulk resource storage, single resource storage type? So storage for solid resource for 512 units. So I think what we'll do is we'll put one of them in. There. And then we'll come from that to that.
Well, direct.
Blah, 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 blah. They just have a bit of a Barney about making profit off of a disaster. Okay, so now, I guess we just need to wait. Right, so we now have a landing platform, which we will plonk down here. We had a little bit of a mare, as in we completely run out of power. So I had to wait for the sun to come back round before I could get some more power. So I put in 4 new solar panels and 4 more batteries hoping that that would help. Obviously, as we go through... Oh, we need repair there. As we go through, more and more things are just going to take power, aren't they? So we're going to need to keep updating that power. Come on, hurry up. What are you waiting for? We're almost ready to do fix the cargo truck. We're nearly there. Right, so that'll be done.
Objective
Cargo
achieved.
truck. Right, that's great. Let's begin.
Director,
Right,
I
let's
will
just...
now explain to you the basic principles of the Logistics Management Center and Contract Exchange.
So this here, this needs 3 components of 45 steel. We can see we've got the components still. We're just still a little bit down at the minute. Oh no, that's that, isn't it? Yeah, that's all ruined stuff.
Top of the screen
Commerce
are the main
Center.
categories of the trade exchange. Now select the contracts category. You are now in the contracts tab where you can see the available, active, and completed contracts. On the left side, you'll see the factions offering contracts. Please select the faction under the active tab. Now select the high demand contract. This interface provides contract details. You can accept, cancel, or send resources from here, as well as track the status of the contract. Take a good look at the page and click Send Resources when you're ready.
Okay, so we've got to send them silicon, 30 silicon. I have 60. I don't think we're even making silicon. There's no due date, no completion time. But it's an Arabian concern for infrastructure and logistics. It's an international construction and transport concern.
Here you
Okay,
will assign
yeah, why not?
resources to be sent to complete the contracts. On the left side of the screen, there is a table of resources available at your base. And in the center, you have the dispatch window. On the right side, you'll find information on the selected contract, options for choosing a landing site, and selecting a capsule type. Fill up the contract with the required resources, hit Send, and then wait for the contract to be completed as it takes time for the capsule to reach the Earth.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. Really happy you told me that. So now we need to start making... See, look, the sun's gone again. We've only got to 52% charged. Crap. That's not good. Oh, this needs repairing. We've got 44. We need 45. Are you still going? I see, it was just waiting on that. Okay, so we just need one more of these steels to get the 45. We can go and do the truck. Module needs repair. Yeah, I know it does. It's saying not enough resources. Right, where's that truck? What have you done? What have you done? Okay. Traffic controllers critical half monitoring and regulating traffic in this sector of the moon. Your rover has discovered data. Yep, blah, 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 blah. Good, good, good. Well done, rover. So now you can go off and start another expedition. What's the next one up? The wreckage. Go for the wreckage. Go. Good little rover. We got enough to do this yet? Yes. Excellent. Right. They will go over and do that. Nice. Bump that speed up again. So we need to start making silicon. Now, how do we make silicon? production. Okay, so it'll be some purpley stuff, ore detector. Let's do a scan. Oh, what's that? What's TI? Titanium. Okay. Let's do another scan in that direction. We've got more iron. Do a scan in this direction. Do a scan over here. More titanium. This is nearly dead. Silicon. Okay, cool. So we have silicon around here.
Complete.
We are running out. We've run out of power again. We have no power on the base. Okay, you can get repaired. Research complete. But I'm assuming that's not going to do any more. Until we get some sun back. This does seem to be quite a big problem. See here, it's run out of power. Resources. So did the oh, wrong button. Did that truck not get repaired? Oh, they're still trying to repair it now. There should be another 4. A meteorite has struck near our base. Send the rover there to investigate the site. Well, I would, but it seems to have no power. $44, $45. Okay, so that's nearly done. That'll give us something to do. Yeah, so we seem to have a bit of a power issue, which is a little bit of a downer, because the sun, I don't know. We don't seem to be getting a lot of sun. I think when you're running it through on ×4, you don't seem to get a lot of sun coming up to charge your batteries. I mean, I know, isn't it this part of the moon, it only has a sun every so many days or something like that. But yeah, I don't get it. You'd expect to have more. Let's turn these off for when the sun comes back. Fix that one. We also, where was that stuff that we had? I think it was over here, wasn't it? But that needs charging up. So yes, fun and games. But hopefully you can go and get some resources in a bit. But yeah, we're going to call it there for this episode. So let me know what you think about it in the comments. I think it's got potential, this game.
Now
Bear in mind it
send
is...
the repeater to fetch the resources we found.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Bear in mind, obviously, it is just a demo. So, start expedition, cargo truck, resources, max out, send. So yeah, like I say, bear in mind, it is just a demo. So it will have slight bugs here and there. that just need ironing out. But overall, I think it's a really good game. So like I say, let me know what you think about it in the comments. For now, we're going to call it there. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're new here, this isn't the normal game we play, but subscribe anyway. You might like the rest of it. And I'll catch you in the next episode, guys. See you later.